So no matter your passions or dreams, there's a place for you here in Portsmouth, a city where life moves you. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the beautiful city of Portsmouth, Virginia. It's a new day in Portsmouth, and I can't wait to tell you about it. But before we get started, I want to acknowledge a few folks and a few guests in the room. First of all, I want to acknowledge my wife, Paula, who is here with me today. Thank you, Paula. And once I call your name, would you please stand and be recognized? Right now, we're joined by our Portsmouth constitutional officers, Treasurer Paige Cherry, Commissioner of the Revenue, Frankie Edmondson, Sheriff Michael Moore, Commonwealth's Attorney, Stephanie Morales, and Clerk of Court, Cynthia Morrison. We're also honored to have with us our Superintendent of Public Schools, Dr. Eli Bracey III, and the members of the Portsmouth City Council. Would you all please stand and be recognized? Our Chief of Police, Stephen Jenkins, was with us, as well as our Fire Chief, Nestor Mangabat. Would you two stand and please be recognized? As you know, a city doesn't move without a good city manager, and it is my privilege and honor to introduce our manager, Mr. Stephen Carter, who works tirelessly every day to get the work done. And of course, I would not be who I am without the team that I have. And with that, I would introduce those members as first Vice Mayor William E. Moody Jr., Council Member Rear Admiral Mark Hugel, Council Member Vernon Tillage Jr., Council Member Catherine W. Bryant, and Councilwoman Yolanda Edmonds-Thomas. I also want to take a moment to welcome my fellow Hampton Roads mayors who are with us today. Thank you, gentlemen, for your coming. And now you know that the best state of the city is right here in the city of Portsmouth. And I am so glad that you came, because every day in Portsmouth, we're proving what's possible when we come together and acknowledge our challenges, focusing on our strengths, investing in ourselves, and leading with purpose. This is a new day in Portsmouth, and we are a city on the rise, a city where life moves you. Now, I know that moving forward isn't always easy, but in Portsmouth, we can't let our challenges overwhelm us, because I know everything the people of Portsmouth have overcome. We are a proud people, a resilient people. We are achievers, overachievers, and overcomers, especially those in the audience. That's who we've always been. That's who we are today. And good things are happening right here. And our goal is very clear: to make life better for our people. That's how we want to move, and that is what moves us. Last year, I told you about how Portsmouth was becoming the epicenter of the new blue maritime economy on the East Coast. This year, ladies and gentlemen, it is in full steam ahead. From maritime and logistics to small business, wind energy, and advanced manufacturing, every part of our city economy is gaining strength and helping create a more vibrant future for everyone. Last year, Portsmouth welcomed over $144 million in new private investment. That's a 120% increase over the previous year, and another year of consistent growth. Just look at that momentum. But behind those numbers are people and businesses, new and old, who are moving Portsmouth forward. In 2024, the DeLong Company from Wisconsin saw an opportunity in Portsmouth. Now they're partnering with CSX Corp to build a state-of-the-art agricultural rail transloading facility at Portsmouth Marine Terminal. Chris DeLong, if you would stand and be recognized, we want to thank you for taking a chance on Portsmouth. About the same time, Canadian-based Raymont Logistics will join forces with the Norfolk and Portsmouth Beltline Railroad to do the same. Together, these two new facilities are making Portsmouth an international hub for the shipment of grains, soybeans, and livestock feed to all cities all over the world. Then there's Stonemont Financial Group. They looked at a former brownfield site in Portsmouth and saw possibility. Soon, that land will be the home of a new warehouse space, filling a growing need in the region and bringing new life to a forgotten corner of our city. Down a little deeper, Chesapeake Bay Diving of Portsmouth is working with their partners in the UK to do something extraordinary. They're laying the underwater transmission lines that will carry clean wind energy from offshore turbines straight into Dominion Energy's grid. And of course, there's Crofton. Last year, the Crofton family celebrated 75 years in business. They're a fixture on our waterfront with big plans for the future and a big belief in Portsmouth. Let's take a look.
We've been in business since 1949. This is our 75th anniversary year, and we're just very honored to be here in Portsmouth, Virginia. I think the city of Portsmouth creates an environment for people like us. I can name half a dozen family businesses or businesses that have been around for decades that are here in Portsmouth that have the same values. The city's moving forward. We've just acquired a piece of property that we're going to try to move our office administration staff first and foremost over off of London Boulevard. We're very excited. It's a big step for us. It's going to give us the ability to expand here on our waterfront to utilize the facility for a better use in reference to the maritime community, supporting the shipyards, the national defense, and all the other things that we do around the harbor. This waterfront is absolutely the heartbeat of the Virginia economy. The opportunities for employment in Portsmouth is unlimited. We're very fortunate, and again, it's all about relationships and the city being helpful as well to move forward. We have a wonderfully tight-knit maritime community. But anyway, we can't make it on this waterfront without friends. My father told me that when I was about 5 years old, and we still live by that. And I think having good, sound businesses that have been here for decades reflects on the city, what they've been able to provide and support, which will do nothing but attract other firms to make their home in the city of Portsmouth. It's very important to keep that momentum going.
Please join me in congratulating Kenny Crofton and the entire Crofton family. Would you please stand? You know, sometimes as mayor, you get things wrong, believe it or not. And I gotta apologize to my colleague on City Council, Councilman Bill Dotson, because I forgot to call out his name. Councilman Dotson, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for being a member of the team, sir. Now, since my fellow mayors are still here, I want to take a minute to talk a little trash. Actually, not a little trash, a lot of trash. This year, I'm proud to announce that SIPSA and AMP Sortation are building a new $200 million facility right here in Portsmouth. This facility will revolutionize the way our region handles trash. It's powered by artificial intelligence and will automatically sort and recover recyclable materials so we don't have to. The facility will extend the life of our region's landfills, save our resources, and put Portsmouth at the forefront of smart, sustainable innovation in Hampton Roads. Now that's something that is moving our lives forward. You know what else is a big deal in Portsmouth? Small business. In fact, small businesses in Portsmouth aren't small at all. It's bold, it's diverse, and it's booming. In 2024, 742 new businesses were established in our city. This is a city that supports entrepreneurs and a community that believes in their dreams. That's why Portsmouth is becoming the region's small business capital for creators and innovators. And I couldn't be more proud to move forward with all of them. Because you know what a small business creates? Energy. And that energy is fueling excitement all across our city, not just for the people of Portsmouth, but for visitors too. In 2024, tourism spending surged in Portsmouth. Room revenue jumped 14%. Meal taxes rose 12%. Museum and attraction admissions increased 3%. And gaming revenue from here at Rivers Casino Portsmouth climbed 24%. Thank you, Roy. Thank you, Tim. Believe me when I tell you, good things are happening in the city of Portsmouth. But moving forward isn't just about new business or new tax revenue. It's about the people and businesses and the owners who have stuck with us and persevered. It's about acknowledging those challenges we talked about and meeting them head on. And in Portsmouth, reducing crime is still our #1 priority. So far in 2025, overall crime in Portsmouth has dropped by a combined 18%. Thank you to Chief Jenkins and his staff for the incredible work that they're doing in our community. And that's real progress. But like all cities, we still have a lot of work to do. And we're doing it together. That's what Portsmouth United is all about. It's a group of law enforcement, clergy, nonprofits, and city leaders who came together at the start of last year to reduce violent crime and transform our community. Today, we are addressing our city's biggest crime hotspots. They're engaging high-risk individuals with empathy. They're investing in youth mentorship and job training programs, creating a lasting change. And they're making a real difference in our city. Public safety isn't just about numbers. It's about helping the public to feel safe in their neighborhoods. And that's exactly what's happening, thanks to police officers like Tom Monell.
So my family's been in the city of Portsmouth for, specifically my father's side of the family, the Monell family, for at least 5 generations, going back to at least the 1800s. I wanted to be a Portsmouth police officer, and the reason for that is because of the deep history and roots that my family has here in the city of Portsmouth, and also with the Portsmouth Police Department. My boots are on the ground here in the city, in my home, where I want to try to make a difference every day if I get the opportunity. As a police officer, you deal with sometimes the worst in people because we are the police and we have to handle those types of calls. Anytime that I have an opportunity to come in contact with a citizen and speak to them, I use that to change their possible negative view on law enforcement into a positive one. The biggest thing is the partnership that the police department has with the communities, and working together with them hand in hand to stop crime and to make Portsmouth a safer city than it already is. It feels like home to me. It's where I want to be, it's where I want to raise my kids. It's what I want my kids to know. There is something to be proud of when it comes to saying I'm from Portsmouth.
Please join me in recognizing Officer Monell and his family. Thank you, sir, for your service. Keeping our communities safe also means protecting their health. And there's a wave of healthcare innovation happening right now in Portsmouth. Modern, accessible care reaching more of our residents than ever, and it's being built for everyone. The new Fishing Point Clinic, established by the Nansemond Indian Nation, is a vital addition to our community. I would like to acknowledge Chief Anderson and his staff who are with us today. If you would please stand, Chief Anderson, and be recognized. It offers everything from primary and dental care to physical therapy, substance abuse recovery, to ensure people can get access to care. Centerwell Senior Primary Care and Oak Street Health have both opened new facilities to serve our older citizens. And just down the street, Bon Secours Maryview Medical Center is investing $30 million in a major expansion, including a new primary care and women's health center right in the heart of Old Town. Thank you. And of course, Portsmouth is a proud military community, and I'll give you a new reason why. For the first time ever, Naval Medical Center Portsmouth is treating civilian trauma patients, cutting critical transport times for our most seriously injured residents. In fact, over the past year, the partnership between our city and the military community has grown stronger than ever. U.S. Navy and Coast Guard personnel volunteered more than 6,500 hours of community service last year in Portsmouth, supporting everything from our schools and museums to our libraries and nonprofits. And in a historic step, the Navy has assigned a full-time liaison to our public and private schools, deepening the educational and civic ties that strengthen us all. We are truly grateful to our Navy and Coast Guard partners for everything they do. You see, that's how we're moving forward in the city of Portsmouth, together. And like I said, we're not leaving anyone behind. Today, over 400 residents are enrolled in workforce development programs through our Portsmouth at Work. They're developing the skills local employers want, from the maritime trades to welding, construction, and IT. Meanwhile, Tidewater Community College expanded its Skilled Trades Academy to meet a demand for trained workers in the maritime trades, construction, and more. And I want to thank Dr. Marsha Constant, for her leadership in that effort. Thank you, ma'am. Now, even more, our residents can gain real hands-on experience, land a good-paying job, and fuel our city's economy. And here's even more good news. Every Portsmouth public school is now fully accredited or on track. And last year, the Portsmouth class of 2024 earned over $11.6 million in merit-based scholarships. They're headed to prestigious schools like Harvard, Stanford, Princeton, and beyond. And I'll add Norfolk State University to that. And proving that Portsmouth students can compete with any students anywhere. We also saw something incredible in our high schools last year, a 50% increase in our dual enrollment program, where Portsmouth high schoolers are earning college credits before they even graduate. Our elementary schools are on the move too. At Churchland Elementary, a new powerful mentorship program called LEAD is already making a real difference. Young boys, once headed down the wrong path, are turning the corner and turning in their homework. The teachers say they know LEAD is working because the behavior referrals are down and the grades are up. Success like that comes from the determination of our children and our teachers and community organizations like Give Back to the Block. There are people like Kelly Short Fuller, who has been moved to teach in Portsmouth for over 22 years. Today, she's our 2026 Citywide Teacher of the Year. Let's meet her.
Churchland High School, it's more than a district, it's a community for me. It's a special place in my heart. I've been a teacher at Churchland High School for 22 years. Being the Citywide Teacher of the Year it's an incredible honor. It's very humbling to me, and I look at it more than just a title, but it's a recognition of my passion, my commitment, and what I pour into my students each and every day. It shows them that I care. It's a science class. I try to teach it with real hands-on, real-world experiences, not textbook classroom. They see real-life people with careers that they can possibly do. They were given the chance to use an ultrasound probe to hear a heartbeat, to see an unborn fetus and determine the gender. And they look over at me and they're like, wow, Miss Fuller, this is real. I let them know I see you, I believe you, and I know what you can do. I'm here because of my students. That's what drives me. And I can see in them what other people might not see in them. And they come back and they let me know it's because of you. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. My students move me.
Kelly is with us here today. Kelly, would you please stand and be recognized? Now, I promised you the best State of the City address in Hampton Roads, and I think we're getting close, right, mayors? So let's finish up by taking it over the top. Like I said at the start, this is a new day in Portsmouth, and this year, I'm thrilled to announce that we're kicking off the complete redevelopment of the downtown Portsmouth waterfront. That's right. That's right. We're tearing that jail down by the end of the year. Every day, our economic development team is moving forward to unlock the full potential of our waterfront. Our vision is to make it a place we all know it can be, with a dynamic mix of shopping, dining, living, and working. From the old Holiday Inn site at Crawford Bay to today's Civic Center, which will soon be entirely relocated, removed, and reimagined. We will only get one shot at this. The time is now. This is our chance, and we're going to get it right. While this transformation reclaims our waterfront, our innovation district continues to shape with a new name. Introducing The Link. Located between Midtown, The Link, and downtown, The Link will connect people, ideas, and industries, two major economic centers. Imagine a place where young artists, artisans, musicians can find affordable studio space, where you can build and scale a small business with mentorship and city support, where big ideas can collide at the coffee shop or at the food hall, and where people of all walks of life can find their own path to success. But I know what you're thinking, Mr. Mayor. That's great. In Portsmouth? Okay. But that's not how you spell link. I'll give you two reasons for that. One, the INC is a nod to business incorporation, and the other, because of a place called Lincolnsville. You see, Lincolnsville was Portsmouth's first community set aside for free blacks after the Civil War. And President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, it was a city within a city, with its own banks, stores, and schools. It was also home to many prominent African-American businessmen and women, including Israel Charles I.C. Norcom, an educator, civic leader, and businessman whose namesake high school stands in the heart of the Link. Lincolnsville was incorporated into the city in the 1890s and pretty much forgotten after that. At the Link, we will celebrate it forever. And while on the topic of a once-in-a-generation opportunity, let's talk about where we're sitting right now. Since opening 2 years ago, Rivers Casino Portsmouth has become more than a gaming and entertainment destination. It has become a regional draw. It has created about 1,300 jobs, many of them filled by Portsmouth residents. And it has generated millions in local revenue to support our schools, city services, and public safety. And here's the most amazing part. Rivers is just getting started. In fact, in 2025, Rivers will break ground on a brand new hotel, the Landing Hotel Portsmouth. It will take hospitality in our region to a whole new level, folks. Expected to open in 2027, the Landing Hotel will offer 106 luxury guest rooms and suites, including 2 super suites. Now, folks, I don't know what a super suite is, but I can't wait to see one and get a reservation at one. We're talking rooms for concerts, conferences, weddings, getaways, and reunions. And a reason for visitors to stay longer, spend more, yes, spend more, and see everything our city has to offer. Now that's what I call a jackpot. Here with us today are our friends, Tim Dracoff, CEO of Rush Street Gaming, and my main man, Roy Corby, General Manager of Rivers Casino Portsmouth. Would you both please stand and be recognized? Ladies and gentlemen, this is about good jobs. It's about tourism. It's about growth. And it's about moving forward in the city of Portsmouth. To celebrate the announcement, Rivers has provided a parting gift for everyone in the lobby. Please grab your gift as you exit. And let's give a big hand to the entire Rivers team for believing in our city, and also let's acknowledge the incredible wait staff who took care of us today. This has truly been a wow moment for me. And in closing, the people of Portsmouth have always shown what we're made of. Heart, resilience, and unshakable belief in each other. And now, as we look to the future, our spirits should be stronger than ever. We are built to win in Portsmouth. We are moving forward. This is our time, Mr. Speaker. Like the video said at the start, when we move forward together, there's no stopping us. So no matter your passions or your dreams, your hopes or greatest aspirations, there's a place for you in Portsmouth, the city where life moves you. I thank you all for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and may God continue to bless the city.